Hello, welcome back to Let's Play WazHack, the beta version of 1.2, the update. So, again we have the Christmassy title screen here. Last time we tried this out, we had a go with the new rogue character. I'll just nip over to the new characters here. Oh, we were on them already. So we tried out the rogue character here. There we go, little bit of lag there. And we also tried out the Vandal, who's basically a big melee character who can't wear armour, effectively. Now, people have recommended the Thief, they've recommended the Druid. I think we're going to go with the Druid. For anyone who didn't watch the previous episode, I suggest you go back and watch it. But if you really can't be bothered to do that, basically this is an update that's a work in progress to WazHack. It's added some extra characters, items, some new mechanics, that kind of stuff, but it is completely, not ready for final release yet. It is a work in progress. But we're trying this out this week, basically. So, I don't know what the most important characters to the Druid are going to be. He starts with a sickle and a supply of mushrooms. I'm going to guess that he's probably going to be an intelligence wisdom kind of character, since they've automatically come up highest here. So I will take a couple of points. Oh, 15 is the lowest charisma you can get with him. And we can't make intelligence or wisdom any higher than they already are. Interesting. So I'll take that one charisma point and put it in dexterity, because that's always a handy thing to have. So here we go. Chanda the Natural. Let's go. Unfortunately, Chanda just reminds me of Chandler. I'm of that era where Friends was a big thing when I was at school. Okay, so, Team of Scroll, Milky Potion. Let's see what we've got then. We've got a white hood, a white robe, some toxic mushrooms, some tasty mushrooms, actually one tasty mushroom, and a load of toxic ones. We're probably going to be able to make potions out of them then, but I don't know what potions we could make out of them. We also have Scrolls of Taming, which I've never really used. In fact, I have a feeling I've never used them at all. So that's going to be a novelty. So, can we make things out of our toxic mushrooms? Let's have a go. Throw knowledge mark. Not really. Alright. Maybe it's a skill that we can unlock with a level up then. We'll see, I guess. Jackal meat, of course, is going to be handy. We'll immediately scarf that. And grab a gem. Business as usual so far as we head into the dungeons of WazHack. I don't know if we're going to be a shield-bearing kind of character. Probably not. But I'll take it anyway, just in case. I also don't know if the Druid is going to be a suitable spellcaster. He sounds more like an alchemist. But, of course, since this is all new territory, there's really no knowing until we try it out. Sickle actually seems fairly effective for this early stage, with a character who's presumably meant to be a non-melee type, or at least not primarily a melee type. Maybe he's kind of a hybrid. Part melee, part magic. We'll see as time goes on. I'll take the gloves. We might very well have an identify scroll here, so I'm going to try the Team of scroll. Magic mapping, not what I was looking for. How about this one? Carton Ekils. Identify. Okay, so let's go with the mittens. Uncursed +1 gauntlets of power. Worth having. Oh, I think I've cut off the top of the window here, haven't I? Never mind. The game window, or the game display, is actually very, very slightly too big for my window. Anyway. And I'll identify... I'll go with the shield, just in case we do want to try it out at some point. Uncursed, that's the important thing. And of course, Shield of Reflection is very... potentially very useful. I believe it reflects magic, although I've had very little opportunity to actually try it out. Let's see what's down the end here. Nothing. So I suppose it's back to the stairs. We have a kitten, like many magic users do. So that's another point in favour of us being a magic user here. Wooden short sword. Gem. I'm going to stick with the sickle just because it's a new weapon type. And I'm going to try reading this spell book. Yeah, we learnt it pretty quickly, actually. Your memory of a spell will fade with time. Keep the spell book. I've never noticed that actually happening, or not to any great extent. We learnt Haste Self, which is Okay. Wow, that enemy was just pogoing around. Let's use Haste Self here. I did that by pressing 1, which is the appropriate hotkey. Taking a lot of damage. Kobold might do us in, but the kitten saved us. That's the important thing. Gonna try out our magenta potion that we just picked up. Potion of blindness. And let's also try the milky potion. Killed him. Didn't identify the potion. Ah, yes we did. Potion of sickness. Excellent. Any food on the floor? No. When did we pick up lichen goo? Did you pick that up by yourself? I know you're a druid, but you have to be a little bit discerning about the natural products that you find on the floor. You don't want to wander around picking up poo. Alright. So, pop back up this ladder to explore this room on the previous floor that we couldn't get to before. Wedge of cheese is fine. In fact, I'll eat that now, since we're not full anymore. There we go. Full once again. Could try the fountain. Not convinced, though. So let's chuck this. Potion of healing. Obviously not what I wanted to use on him. We don't really have anything else to use. We're still hasted, but we're taking a lot of damage from this guy. Goblin innards are reasonable food. We're going to have to stop here and rest for a minute. Hisses at the short sword, don't really care. We need to get our health back, so yeah, bit of a sleep. And if we start to lose our fullness, then we can very easily scoff the goblin innards. I'm going to cast Haste Self again, straight away, because frankly we might as well be quick for as much of the time as we can. And it's the only spell we have, so we don't need to worry about squandering magic, at least not too much. Is it mana? I forget what it is in this. Magicka is Elder Scrolls, isn't it? Well, whatever, anyway. Potion, gem, couple of scrolls. Fine. So that gives us another potion to try out the next time we see an enemy. Okay, I think that's... What's that? Invisibility? Judging by the way we've vanished. Apart from our hood. Okay, we'll lob the smoky potion. Extra healing. Not the one I was after. Oh, crap. That last hit literally took away half of my health. That's a bit much. I don't think there's anything particularly notable to look at there. So, let's start over. We have time. So much for Chanda the Natural. But I have been told by one of you kindly viewers that hitting level 1 with the Druid is kind of a big deal. So let's take Gregonard the Natural. See if he can do a little bit better than his natural brother did. I'll grab the red-eyed shield and a scroll. Of course, the scroll could be an identify straight away, but we're not going to know until we've picked up enough stuff to be worth identifying. Could identify the red-eye shield, of course, but I don't know if we're going to be a shield-wielding kind of character anyway. Seem to be having difficulty landing hits, which is not what I look for in a successful dungeon exploring adventurer. So we'll just trundle back this way. Rat, that's more my kind of thing. Actually, really, what's more the druid's kind of enemy is moulds and that kind of thing. His sickle should be more effective against them, I believe. Gonna have a little bit of a rest. We haven't lost a lot of health, but quick sleep to get back the little we have lost. Shit, me. Come on, cat, help me out here. Okay, better have a sleep. Very nearly got killed again. Oh, crap, there's another goblin there. I'll chuck this at him. Potion of oil. Not really a particularly successful combat potion, I have to say. I'll try drinking this grey one in case it's a healing potion. Fruit juice. Well, at least it wasn't harmful. That's something. So, it looks like we're going to have to be very, very careful with our health here. The druid seems to... I mean, he lands pretty good hits, but it seems like, if anything, he's actually more vulnerable to damage than other magic users are. We don't have a lot in the way of food to eat. A couple of tasty mushrooms. Don't feel good about eating that. Don't really want to deal with the sewer grate, so let's press on down. Jesus. Okay. I don't have a potion to throw or anything. So hopefully my cat will help me out here. Might get him killed, the poor little guy, but my need is greater, I'm afraid. Shit! God damn it! We do sustain a lot of damage as this guy. Let's quaff some potions. Levitation is not what I was after. Hallucination is also not what I was after. Looks like the hallucination effect has changed. It's gone all white, which is a little strange. We're still hungry, of course, and we're not going to be able to... I was going to say we're not going to be able to pick up any food off the ground as long as we're levitating. Smoky potion. I think we've had one of those already, haven't we? But I'll give it another go. Potion of healing. Good to know. And a scroll. I don't feel like we have any particularly exciting items for it to be worth us trying out the scroll on. Incidentally, I don't know if we have any new scroll types with this update. Maybe we do, maybe we don't. Time will tell. But I know that things like the lute and the sickle are new items. New items of equipment, I suppose. What's that? You should beware the Balrog. That's not what it says at all. I can read it. It says true or false. Sometimes you're just too foolish to know the difference. So the druid is lying to me. Okay, pick up some gloves. Alright, let's try some scrolls. I should probably try reading the scrolls of taming. And identifying is what I was looking for. Let's go with the black gloves. Uncursed pair of +0 gauntlets of dexterity, and the mittens are -1 hand warmers. So I'll ignore the hand warmers, but I will put on the gauntlets of dexterity. And I'll take the potion that's on the floor. Could drink this, I guess. Do we have any crappy potions? No, just that one, which is a mystery. I'll try drinking that. Confusion. My favourite. What about this? Nothing. Fine. Whatever. Could just be water. Yeah, probably the next time we run into an enemy, it might be worth trying out one of our scrolls of taming. Since, as far as I remember, I've never used one before. And we have quite a lot of them as the druid. If you heard a funny scratching sound just then, it was me using my beard to scratch my hand. Beards make for good scratching tools. True story. Alright, let's kick this open. Eventually. Eventually. Wow. We may have trashed a load of stuff that was in there. Lockpick. That's new. Never seen a lockpick before. I'll leave the leafy staff and the small wooden shield. I'll take the staff, I guess. I'll leave the shield, though. Take the other things. Frosty potion. And an apple. We're going to have to start eating some stuff. Oh, it's a pear, sorry, not an apple. So I'm going to eat the lichen goo. Ugh. It hurt me. Didn't poison me, but did hurt me. And I guess the other tasty mushroom. Alright. I don't want to waste my tasty mushrooms, but we were having serious food problems there. Okay, another spell book. Another cyan one, in fact. So what's this one? Create monster. Don't want that. Okay, let's try using our taming scroll on this guy. Don't want cursed scroll of taming. Your pet kobold is happy. Okay, so that is what happens. They just become pets. I would guess they probably turn on us eventually. But for now, we have a kobold following us around. Valuable, I would say. Oh, man. The rats killed my kobold just like that. We're going to have to use another scroll of taming, I think. Get some of the rats on my side. Or none of... Oh, no, one of the rats is fighting the others. Let's chuck a frosty potion. Potion of acid. Probably hurt our cat. Jesus, okay. We don't have any teleports. We don't have any scrolls. I'm going to try out my fat wand on the rat. Okay. Gain 2 levels at once. So let's see what we've got. First aid, dual wielding, weapon precision, mycology. That was already an existing one. You can make potions from mushrooms, duomery, animal forms. Animal forms? You can polymorph into a low-level animal. You can polymorph... Level 2, you can polymorph into a wolf, or similar. Level 3, you can polymorph into any animal and some magical beasts, and control all other polymorphing. That could be good, actually. I'm going to take a level of that and experiment with it. Polymorph at will. I'm not sure where I'll find that command, but I will take a level of that. And we've got a second level up at the same time, so I'm going to take first aid, since we seem to be having to rest a lot, and that will help. Let's try out our other wand. Wand of Lightning, which seems like it hit our kitten. Not quite what I was looking for. Man, this thing is tough. Keep using the Wand of Striking. There we go. Another level as well. So, let's take another level of Polymorph. Or whatever it's called. Animal forms. So we should be able to turn into a wolf or similar at will. So, where do we find that? Is it in our character menu? Talents. And that just lists our talents. Skills? No, that's our weapon and magic skills. More? No, that's just messages and the map and all that stuff. Oh, it lists identified items. That's nice. I bet that was there before and I just never realised. Okay. Is it cast? Yes, it is. Take animal form, 100% chance. Let's try it. Oh, we can actually choose our form as well. That's nice. That is very interesting. God, we can become a werewolf. A fire ant. Fire ants are nasty. Let's become, I'm not sure what a redback is. Let's try it. Oh, it's a spider. Okay, we dropped a lot of our gear. Let's see if we can pick that up again now. Or at least some of it. Our clothes, basically, and our sickle. Let's explore the rest of the floor. These spider things are usually complete bastards to deal with. Hopefully we will be equally bastardly. We seem to have pretty good health. So that's good to know. Oh, it put us to sleep. I would imagine we probably can't change back at will. Let's try... Oh, we can. Return to human form. That's really interesting. What a bizarre ability, but could be a damn powerful one. Really, really could. Do you want to unlock it with your lockpick? Can we pick the lock as a spider? Apparently we can. Let's get out some money, some gems, some potions. Leave the Warhammer. I would imagine that it's probably going to be fairly easy to become overburdened as a spider. Incidentally, notice how the spider is fast as shit! Look at that! I don't know if this effect wears off after a while, and I don't know what happens if you get killed. Remember, if you get polymorphed by a trap or a potion or something, if all of your health is drained while you're polymorphed, you turn back into your original form. I don't know if that'll happen with this. I would guess not, because that would give you basically a second health bar for free. But I suppose we'll find out. There's only one way to discover the answers here. What an interesting ability. Hi, I'm Waz. I hope you've enjoyed getting this far. Please upgrade to the full dungeon. I'm already a member, thanks. Alright, so I'm going to have to enter all my details here. I might edit this bit out. So, rejoin me in a moment once I've put this in. Actually, it looks like I'm going to have to fiddle around with looking at my email and stuff. So let's just leave it there for today. I'll revisit this for the next episode. So thanks for watching me exploring the beta version of WazHack 1.2. Rejoin me the next time round, and by then I'll have put in my email details here, and we'll be able to continue our spider's adventure into the dungeon. So until then, bye for now.